Hello and good morning, Nigeria. Now, this is the day we've been waiting for. It's Friday.
The best person to get you set for a Friday would probably be the Dynamite.
Aww.
She's getting me into the mood, but hey, come on. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the 12th or 13th. What's this day? Mid-September. That's what we are sure of.
What happened to you yesterday? I feel like you went through something.
Man, I just had to, with the construction work happening on in Wadoworo, right? So you have to wake up much earlier, try to beat the road. Everybody's mad in Lagos. I don't know, there's a book like that, yeah? And then you have to join the madness and all of that. But hey, come on, you know what we do here. I decided on my way here that I'll work on my voice being deeper. And that's not because of Edgar, by the way.
I was actually going to mention that we have our resident, what do they call them again? Tenor, our resident tenor.
Tenor, okay.
The tenor Duke of Liverpool himself. Mr. Edgar.
In it. Can you give us?
How you doing? Is it baritone? Are you joking? Are you joking?
All right. Well, Chef Belinda is here in the house with us, and we're putting together something very wonderful. We'll get to know. I love it when Belinda is in the house. Benita is also here. You want to ask who
Benita?
You want to ask who Benita is? Yeah.
That should be the sous chef, right?
Yeah, the sous chef and the daughter.
Oh.
Okay, so let's
Belinda's daughter.
Let's do B names, yeah. Belinda.
Yeah.
Benita.
What?
Barbara. Barbie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, okay. But yeah, come on. It's time for a wonderful Friday morning. My name is Mike Messikeno.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinsama. You can, of course, stream the show live on tvcentertainment.tv. That's our website. And, of course, YouTube is always there. All you have to do is search for TVC Entertainment.
The show is live, GOTV channel 16. You can do it on StarTimes 121.
Yeah.
Also, the terrestrial band, if that is your option, the ultra-high frequency will be 49.
Indeed. And, of course, we've already mentioned, in brief, the amazing Chef Belinda, Belinda.
This fried rice gish dodo this morning, yeah?
Belinda. Yes, fried rice gish dodo coming your way.
Wonderful.
Chef Belinda.
Wonderful. Looking forward to that one.
And after that, some amazing moments with one of Nigeria's rising gospel musicians, someone that's shaking up the gospel music scene, Abraham Tosho. He and his Excellency Band will be here strutting their stuff.
There's fashion coming up this morning. Prince Kolawale Olumegbon, who is the creative director and founder of Lawin Luxury, an exquisite fashion brand that speaks of style and panache, will be here for our fashion segment. Idira is also here too. It's still fashion.
Fashion Friday.
Fashion, yeah. Okay.
Fashion Friday. Working with icons like Lauryn Hill and collaborating with the NYFW shows, global brands and events. We can't wait to have Idira on the show.
That's the New York Fashion Week, right? NYFW.
Yeah. Then we'll be having
Jeffrey, Glenn, Daniel, American dancer, singer, songwriter, choreographer, and founding member of the R&B vocal group Shalama. Okay, we're going to be having some fun with that one. It's some oldies, yeah.
Then we also have Damilare Oluwasegun also known by his stage name, the one and only Ashiri Comedy. Now he's a Nigerian comedian, author, speaker, and the founder of the Humorality Club. And you know, that's a major hub for budding comic talents.
It is, it is. So it's a very, very packed Friday. More packed than I thought.
Yeah.
We'll find a way, so don't miss it.
Yes.
Anyway,
should I wrap it up with that? Should I?
Oh, you want to wrap it up?
I want to wrap it up now. You know why? Because Friday is game day. We also have games coming your way, and hopefully we'll be able to bring as many guests as possible into whatever Mike has in store for us this morning.
Do I have something in store?
Yes, you do.
Well, you are going to have to wait and say it right after this time out.
Hello and good morning. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oyinson. Thank you so much for joining us. We start off in Abuja, where the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has convicted and sentenced one Ansaru leader, Mahmood Usman, to 15 years in prison. Mr. Usman pleaded guilty to charges of illegal mining of Californium stones without lawful authority and the proceeds used for the purchase of arms and ammunition. Senior reporter Celestina Iria reports.
The suspects are Mahmood Usman from Okene local government area of Kogi State and Abubakar Abbas from Dara local government area of Katsina State. They are facing the 32-count charge of alleged kidnapping for ransom, commissioning acts of terrorism, illegal mining, fabrication of improvised explosive devices (IED), and terrorism financing. They were also alleged to have received training in weapons handling from various terrorist camps and war tactics from a terrorist organization in Mali. Arraigned before Justice Emeka Awete, they are accused of attacking Wawa cantonment of the Nigerian army in Kainji, New Busa, Bogu local government area in 2022, which resulted in mass casualties. However, Mohammed Usman pleaded guilty to one of the charges. In view of the guilty plea, the federal government had asked the maximum sentence of life imprisonment be handed down on the convict and he be remanded in the custody of the DSS in view of the other 31-count charges pending against him. However, counsel to Mr. Usman prayed the court to temper justice with mercy as the convict is a first-time offender. Justice Emeka Awete sentenced Mr. Usman to 15 years in prison and ordered that he be remanded in the custody of the DSS. The remand order was in line with Section 438 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. The court adjourned to 21st October for trial. In a separate charge, the DSS also arraigned a suspected gun runner, Uzafa Haruna, on charges of transporting 7 M16 assault rifle from Dogo village in Barkinlad local government area of Plateau State to one Wakili Julu in Wase local government area of the same state. He pleaded not guilty to the charges and the court adjourned to 17th October for trial. Celestina Iria, TVC News, Abuja.
And now to security matters. The Inspector General of Police has tasked Border Patrol commanders to intensify efforts at tightening security by disrupting human trafficking, drug cartels, arms smuggling and other illicit movements across Nigeria's borders. Kayode Egbetokun stressed that border protection is not just about boots on the ground, but also about effective intelligence gathering and deploying modern border management technologies. Here's more.
It's a defining moment for commanders in charge of border patrols within the Nigeria Police Force. Summoned by the Inspector General of Police, they are here to re-strategize on the management of Nigeria's porous borders. He's concerned about unchecked flow of people, goods, and weapons across the country's boundaries.
We have seen contraband goods smuggled in, crippling our local industries. We have seen vulnerable women and children deceived and trafficked across borders. We have confronted terrorists and criminal syndicates who take advantage of these weaknesses to infiltrate and destabilize our communities. These are not abstract threats. They are the challenges we face daily. When you stop a truck carrying hidden rifles, you prevent bloodshed. When you intercept human traffickers, you restore dignity to a life. When you stand firm at a border post, you defend not just territory, but the very identity of our country, Nigeria.
Nigeria shares land borders with 4 countries: Niger Republic to the north, Chad to the northeast, Cameroon to the east, and Benin Republic to the west.
We cannot fight 21st century crime with 28th century tools. That's why we must embrace technology, surveillance systems, drones, biometric scanners, real-time data analysis. These are not luxuries, they are necessities, and we will continue to fight for them until every officer on the front line is equipped to match the sophistication of those we face.
As the police step up border policing, one critical question remains. How will the police win the trust of border communities, a critical element in intelligence gathering? Sifon Essien, TVC News, Abuja.
And now for some sports updates. FIFA has started sales of tickets for the 2026 World Cup, billed to be co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. FIFA recently explained the process for registration and advance ticket purchase, officially kicking off the road to the biggest tournament in the history of football. All right, that's all we can take on the news and sports for this hour right here on Wake Up Nigeria. But it is Friday and it's a packed show. Don't go anywhere too far.
Argentina, champions of the world!
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. In his early years as a professional, Clay was more highly regarded for his charm and personality than for his ring skills. He sought to raise public interest in his fights by reading childlike poetry and spouting self-descriptive phrases like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. On February 25, 1964, at age 22, he pulled off a major upset, defeating Sonny Liston to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That same year, he shocked the boxing establishment again by denouncing his birth name as a slave name and formally took the name Muhammad Ali, which was given to him by his spiritual mentor Elijah Muhammad, leader of the Nation of Islam. For the next 3 years, Ali dominated the boxing arena. Muhammad Ali retired from boxing in 1981 and focused on his religion, philanthropy, and activism. In 1984, he made public his diagnosis of Parkinson's syndrome, which some reports attributed to boxing-related injuries, though he and his specialist physicians disputed this. He remained an active public figure globally, but in his later years made fewer public appearances as his condition worsened and he was cared for by his family. Ali was chosen to light the Olympic flame at the start of the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Georgia. He died on June 3rd, 2016.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wake Up Nigeria and we are in the kitchen and I'm not alone. I have Chef Belinda here with me. Look at her, she's looking so beautiful. You know, so I just love the makeup, I love the arrangements, you know. It's always good when the chefs come in and they're looking beautiful and they're smiling and they're shining. It helps the food one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
It does now. If I actually go to a restaurant and I try to buy a meal and
I see somebody frowning.
No. I'll just walk out.
Wow, you're
Except
smiling.
I'm seriously hungry. If I'm seriously hungry, I don't mind.
Sometimes the hunger will tell you.
The hunger will tell you that wait, so I gotta buy this food, forget the face. And so what are we doing this morning?
Okay. It's an Owambe vibes in Friday morning.
All right, tell me.
So, what do we have for an Owambe if not rice?
All right, rice.
So I did a rice dish today and I'll be pairing it with geese dodo. So we're making geese dodo fried rice.
All right, awesome. Geese dodo fried rice.
Yep.
All right, we also have Mike. Mike's around here. Mike is just here to inspect and make sure that things are going on.
I know when
properly.
Mike will come here. When we start frying this one, Mike will shoot. I know that one.
Yes, it's just to make sure that things go the right way. Yes. You see? I said it.
Understand?
I said it.
The sink is not here.
Yes.
But why do you have counted that gizzard?
How many? How many?
37 and a half pieces.
How do you know? Flesh and blood did not reveal to you.
37 and a half.
All right.
That's what is there.
Let's talk about the ingredients that you have on the table here. Tell us, what do you have?
Okay, we have, it's a combo ingredients. The ingredients we use for this can also go for that. Right?
Okay, all right.
So we have...
let's start from here.
Okay, we have our dodo, which is the ripe plantain. We have our gizzard, which that's the major ingredients for the geese dodo.
All right, yes.
Then we have rice, of course, and our spices.
All right, can you just go through them one after the other?
Okay, this is paprika, this is curry, this is chicken seasoning, salt, and mixed spice.
Okay,
actually this one mixing there, just mix some spice together.
All right.
Then here we have carrot and vegetables.
All right,
it must have vegetables and it must be colorful, you know.
Yes.
So we have carrots, bell pepper, red and green. We have banana beans, we have onions.
Nice.
Then in here we have extra spices, ginger and garlic minced.
Oh wow, you've mixed that already?
Yes.
That is it. That is the ginger that we need.
Then this is atarodo. You know it's Nigeria, so we have to do some hot.
Yes, we need it hot.
Hot into the spices. So we have our chili pepper there. Habanero anyway.
Yes.
Crushed.
All right, and you also have some green beans here?
Yeah, this is green beans.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you know what happens here? While she's getting set, putting all of that together, let's head over to Titi. Titi is already on standby. She has quite an interesting discussion for us here. We're talking a little bit of fashion, yeah? Okay, Titi, are we good? Are you ready to take us into the world of fashion?
Yes, indeed. And who better to do this than the one and only Idera. Now, she's a fashion stylist working with icons like Lauryn Hill and collaborating on New York Fashion Week shows, global brands and events. And right now, she's working on Coalescence, which is an exhibition of Fashion and Eye Design. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. Lovely.
First of all, I love this piece you're wearing.
Thank you. Hugh by Dara, of course.
Of course, it's a shift.
Yes.
That's a shift dress.
Yes,
I got it right. I know my fashion.
It's a shift dress.
It is. And I love the fact that it's a long sleeve as well. And the fabric is just giving. But let me not gush about that.
Well,
I want to talk a little deeper because you've sort of, should I say, blended high-class eye design and fashion. Okay. I want to know how that began and the creative side to you, how that comes to play.
Okay, so I mean, in my terms, design and fashion, they go hand in hand. It's one language, it's very parallel. Yeah. So I see design as, you know, the heritage of what you're doing, whereas fashion now is the expression, the emotions that comes with the work. So most of the time when people see me and they talk about my work, like seeing Idara is a huge part of Hugh by Dara. Okay. I'm a stylist, I'm a designer, I'm an artist as well, I paint. Sure. So my work has a huge play with storytelling, very, very much so.
Storytelling.
Storytelling, that's very emotional for me.
It feels like it came from somewhere. Was there someone, a parent, an adult that used to tell stories in your space?
So not necessarily. It would have to be my mom. So my mom is very much listening. My mom is that person. If she's buying you a 2025 Chanel, she's getting you a 1999. So she is very much, and I'm from a family of like fabric merchants. Okay. We've been selling fabrics for over 100 years. So this is definitely positive. But I was just called that, you know what, I am not selling fabrics. So again, but design and fashion is very much
But you understand fabrics. So 100%. That is part of the core. That is part of it.
100%.
But then eventually you built a brand. Right?
Yes.
So I want to talk a little bit about that core philosophy for your brand, Hugh by Dara.
So Hugh by Dara, the idea of Hugh by Dara is to live in transmutation. Transmutation meaning when you put on a Hugh by Dara piece, I want people to feel an evolution of themselves, of who they are. It's the better version of you, the stronger version, and the courage that it takes to be bold. It's like most of the time people ask me, oh, where are you going? Why do you have, it doesn't matter. You have one life to live, okay? So go big, go home, like just be who you are. And that's exactly what you see in all of my pieces.
So there is something about fashion and design. A lot of people want to feel a certain way when they wear clothes. And it does border on luxurious. It does border on being a little elitist.
Yes.
Touching on it.
Sure.
But then you've also found a way to add a personal touch. So where did you get those skills from? Is it something you learned or is it just something that comes naturally?
So it's just something that's innate to me. So most of the time, my place and origin of design comes from where I'm at as a person. Okay. I am a very emotional creator. You can almost tell my state of mind in my design. So that's what that Hugh by Idara effect that nobody else has, because it's what I'm living, it's what I'm going through. So that always transmutes and then shifts into, you know, my creations. Like the last one that I just did was in Wakoji. Wakoji is a community between Takwa Bay and Ilashe. So I wanted to get into their world and just understand. So what I did was visited them, and then I took their fishermen. I took their pieces, their nets, what they used to cover, their ropes, and then I took it back and created a whole collection from that. And that's just really gone viral online. I mean, I do things not from the point that I need it to be viral. It's because it means something to me, and I'm trying to shed light into what's going on over there. So yeah.
So now forgive me, but it does feel like almost everyone is a fashion designer now, you know, and you come from a background of, you know, fabric merchants, and so fashion is sort of part of your story, right? But then let's talk about the future. Where do you see the future of African, not just African fashion, African luxury fashion? Where do you see it going?
So again, where do I see it? I feel like we need to backtrack and take that 360, where people are referring to African fashion as being something that's a futuristic thing as to something that's been happening. So when you think about Africa, like when you see it's regal, it's luxury, and the whole literal term of everyone trying, it's great to use Ankara. Again, that's our heritage, Ashoke, but they are different. Yes, Adire, which is what you would normally see everywhere. And I feel like that's why Hugh by Dara stands out, because I I'm very core in my African culture, but that I use that to define my designs, not a literal translation of he has to be Ashoke or he has to be, you know. So the boldness and then the richness that comes from being Nigerian, that never shifts. You would know, and when you see that, you feel like, you know what?
That's a Nigerian.
Yeah, that's a Nigerian. Or she's got something African in her because she is bold, and I sure am. And then you see that as well in my design. So yes.
And I can even see it in what you're wearing. I love it.
Thank you.
I love something else you did today. You put on trainers.
I mean, I have a long day today. I have to be comfortable. And I'm a sneaker girl.
That is so key, you know. And I feel like it ties in with almost every design I've seen on your page. Of course, I've been stalking you. I've been going through your page.
Transmutation. You can wear heels, you can wear sneakers, you can wear flats, you can wear ballet for anything. Again, you can shift from morning to night. Always. Yes, with our pieces.
So now, the coalescence of it all. You need to explain how that happened.
So Coalesce is an exhibition that is currently going on at Federal Palace at the House.
Oh, you didn't say you were going to say that.
What? Say what?
I want to talk about the name Coalescence.
So the name Coalesce, it means collaboration. It means coming together, shedding light. Again, I feel like we Africans, we odd a lot. You know, there's this idea of someone is trying to steal my design, someone is trying to. So again, this is showing the hub of conscious design and creativity and saying that we are stronger when we come together. Sure. And then that's what you see with myself and Anderson. Anderson is an interior decorator, and then he does fashion as well. So fashion and art and interior, it's a marriage made in heaven, and that's what the exhibition is. So that's what the name Coalesce came from,
you know collaboration. What? I'm really, really so happy you came to talk to us today. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
And I can't wait to see more of your designs.
Absolutely.
I love this piece you're wearing, by the way. I'm locked in. I've keyed in right now.
Yes.
We'd love to hear your thoughts. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know. Yay. We'll be back after this quick break.
Thank you.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist, poet, and award-winning author known for her acclaimed 1969 memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, and her numerous poetry and essay collections. Angelou was born on April 4, 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri. Angelou had a difficult childhood. Her parents split up when she was very young. Around the 1960s, Angelou lived in Ghana working as an editor and a freelance writer. Angelou also held a position at the University of Ghana for a time before she joined a community of revolutionist returnees exploring Pan-Africanism and became close with human rights activist and black nationalist leader Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. In 1961, Angelou appeared in an off-Broadway production of Jean Genet's The Blacks with James L. Jones, Lou Gossett Jr. and Cicely Tyson, and went on to earn a Tony Award nomination for her role in the play Look Away, 1973, and an Emmy Award nomination for her work on the television miniseries Roots, 1977, among other honors. Angelou's career has seen numerous accolades, including the Chicago International Film Festival's 1998 Audience Choice Award and a nod from the Acapulco Black Film Festival in 1999 for Down in the Delta. She published 7 autobiographies, 3 books of essays, several books of poetry, and is credited with a list of plays, movies, more than 50 honorary degrees, and television shows spanning over 50 years. She also won 2 NAACP Image Awards in the Outstanding Literary Work Non-Fiction category for her 2005 cookbook and 2008 Letter to My Daughter. After experiencing health issues for a number of years, Angelou died on May 28, 2014 at her home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. In May 2021, it was announced that Angelou will be one of the first women to be commemorated with a new series of quarters from the U.S. Mint.
Level 2, electrified fence.
Space is terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Hey Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go dey only focus on Yoruba, Hausa and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam sef and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station wey dey unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Wetin Dey with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So Bobo.
Gen Z, you dey chop for this time.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we dey give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it locked.
You've got me your papa. Why you not gonna make younger?
Come to Wahala.
now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, you right here. Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go here.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
The land. Yeah.
Okay. We're live here. It's the kitchen, of course, Chef Belinda and sous chef Benita in the house getting breakfast ready.
Belinda,
thank you so much. Wonderful. And of course, the man Ashiri is here, author, comedian, speaker. What else?
Just put ETC.
Because you never know what can come up. Yes. I mean, a contract can come and you get site supervisor and they say, come and supervise the building of this particular hotel. You are capable.
That's why people play safe. They say, and general merchandise.
Are you sure? You should not be Igbo. You should be Yoruba.
By heart, I'm Igbo.
Great to have you. You're welcome. Because Edgar is here. Yeah. So this is what we're talking about. We do stuff. We talk about trending stuff, and then of course you have something which we will talk about. But then there's been a lot happening. There's been Nepal. People are talking about Nepal. You know, people are talking about how you know, we need revolution in Nigeria. What do you think about that? As a country, do we need revolution in that particular way?
That's a very interesting one right there.
You know, I don't know. We don't need it
in that way, right?
In that way. Maybe the revolution in our minds, revolution in our character, revolution in our attitude. So not in that way, because when people hear revolution, they always think of violence, think of that revolution is in your conduct.
But you know, people have said that you cannot have revolution if it's not violent.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Sometimes people have said it's not violent. You know, some sacrifices will be made.
Yeah, there's a popular saying that you have to destroy to elevate sometimes, and that means you have to basically have some form of violence for things to really get better. You know, but I don't.
But violence is relative. Destruction doesn't have to be about lives. You could destroy a bad character. You could destroy a bad habit.
Say what pastor for this thing.
So you could kill. You can sacrifice a mindset that is limiting you. So when people hear kill, it doesn't have to mean taking a life. You could snuff life out of something that is not allowing you launch. You understand?
Right.
So that's my own concept of revolution.
That's your own concept, yes. So if we're looking at it as a people, is it a leadership problem we have, or is it a people problem?
It's a people's problem now. People elect leaders. So.
Well, okay.
So people elect leaders when the people get it right, is the leaders come from the people. So our leaders, they are just amplifying who we are collectively. They just add platforms. So most people, you don't know what you are capable of until you find a bigger platform.
Very true.
So never say never.
Very true.
Okay, so let's talk comedy. Let's talk comedy.
Better.
There is a wave. There is a wave that I think started sometime in November last year. comedians right now, stand-up comedians are doing specials. Everyone is doing a special. You go to a comedy club, a comedian performs for about 5 minutes, and then he ends up by saying, I have a special coming up very soon. Why is everyone running into specials now? And what makes a special at the end of the day?
Yeah, I think it's a good one. It shows that the craft is getting there. You know, before people come on stage, do slapstick, try and be spontaneous, do pick on this, pick on that.
Yeah.
But you over time you realize that comedy is more than that. Your special is your only opportunity to show people your craft.
Okay.
That's where you have time to express yourself. You take them through a journey. So, and that's why the Kevin Hart of this world, the Chris Rock of this world, that's why you can still watch their works from 10 years ago. You can't watch someone that yapped someone in a song that yapped someone and everyone laugh. You can't watch it 10 years and it makes sense to you. So people have now seen that your sustainability strategy is for you to have a body of work that carefully show your craft, and you can only achieve that through special.
Right.
So, and if you notice, there was a time stand-up comedy in Nigeria went like this.
Yes.
But you realize that with this culture of specials, and people
What time was that? Because I actually, how did it?
No, there was.
In what ways did it show that deep?
You know, especially pre-COVID and then post-COVID.
Okay.
There was a nosedive. There was a
so that's what I'm saying. How was that? How did that nosedive show? How was it? How did people see it?
And then there was the proliferation of skit makers.
Okay, so so that was it. Like, well, do you mean that the demand for stand-up comedy was not as high? Is that what you mean by
no,
deep?
That was not what happened. You know,
so yeah, what exactly do you mean by that?
There's always this thing called the initial energy. So when skit making came, you know, we were one of the early skit makers.
Definitely.
So the days of 15 seconds. So I can confidently talk on both sides. So without being partial. So when skit making came, you know, there's this majority energy. This is what is working. That for that meantime, people shifted their attention. But over time, they realized that this thing is a frenzy also. Not downplaying skit making.
All right.
But they realized that it's still stand-up comedy that is still sustainable.
All right.
Do you understand? So
when it comes to comedy writing and having a proper joke, we have come to an era where one has to be very sensitive, because there used to be a time where if you make a jest about a stammerer, everyone would laugh. If you make jest about someone who's on the plus size, everyone would laugh. But now you have to be very careful. So I'm wondering, for new age comedians and people who are writing materials right now, how do you streamline your joke not to go overboard? How do you determine what is funny and what your audience would really accept? How do you do that as a comedian now?
That's personal. It depends on your personality. There are some people, they have the notoriety allowance to say some things.
Okay.
So it depends on the personality you put forward. So it determines how people will accept you. There are some things I will say that people will spark. And
that
someone
same
else
thing
says it. So
but don't you think that's being biased?
No, it's not being biased. It's your craft.
It's your craft.
That's the revelation of your craft.
Something you mentioned here. I mean, if Dave Chappelle came in here now, and Ricky Gervais, both of them, those are people that it's almost like they've tried to cancel them in court, but see, they will say what they want to say. If another person goes to say that thing, that Dave Chappelle wants, and Kevin Hart will tell you that
when I tried it was cancelled towards the Grammys, and Dave Chappelle had said worse things. Dave Chappelle had a show where he was constantly hammering on people living with disabilities. He did it from but that's where the personality play comes in. They know that it's never deep with Dave Chappelle. He's doing it because at the end of the day, he knows how to maneuver.
Yes.
But in Nigeria, where people are just being introduced to wokeness, I apologize. You know that when people are just being introduced to wokeness, they tend to embrace it with some level of overbearing passion. So because normally comedians should be able to talk about, yes, there should be lines you can't cross. But over time, the audience, they grow. Then people know they are comedians. There are people who know that, okay, if I go to this guy's show, I should have the stomach to... If you're coming to my show, you know what you are expecting. You know the kind of way I move.
There's something that the Daily Show with Trevor Noah did to me and where I see comedy. Trevor Noah will talk about terrorism and you laugh. And it's serious. And it will not feel out of place. And so a lot of people started following that format. So he basically just, whatever he's talking about at this time, he brings it out. He says serious stuff. He's passing a message.
Yes.
And you are laughing, but you don't feel bad that you are laughing at him talking about something. Do we have comedians that can do that? Can you do something like that?
I do that.
And have such an effect?
100%. I do that.
So that's what we're expecting from you.
Check my last special. I spoke about domestic violence. I spoke about family. I spoke about a lot of issues, topical issues. And same with, I don't need your opinion. I'm talking about a very, very critical issue. You can't reveal it. I would never.
That's the point. You see, for me, that's the excellence in comedy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, how you make somebody say something serious, and the guy knows it's serious. He's laughing, but he doesn't feel out of place, and that's where it becomes a part of life. It's like you cannot live without it. So that's what we're expecting from this. Tell us a bit more about it.
Yeah. So I don't need your opinion. Like I said, I won't be able to tell you too much.
Okay.
So I don't need your opinion to not need your opinion to not talk about this show. But I'll just tell you is, you're going to see depth. Okay. You're going to see hilarity. You're going to see insight. September 28th at the Hotels and Suites.
How long will you be performing for?
When you come, you know. My last special
you really do not need an opinion on
this one. I don't need. My last special was 59 minutes plus. Wow. And it's been nominated for an award in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Best Comedy Performance International, Brampton International Festival. Award.
I like that.
Yeah, by an international jury. Not even... So
wonderful.
We are now in the era of storytelling.
Yes.
Oh yes.
We are now in the era of depth. So you must have substance. As we are laughing, what are we picking? So, and I'm glad a lot of comedians are catching up.
Awesome.
Good. Chef B, how's breakfast going so far?
Yeah, going well. Fine,
we've already, I see that you've already fried the like I said, 37 and a half.
I've even increased it now. It has increased.
Wonderful.
They were just distracting me. Like, the aromas were
focused. We don't need your opinion.
We don't need your opinion.
I need your opinion. I don't need his opinion.
All right. Okay, that's it on What's Up and About. Don't go anywhere. When we get back, Abraham Tosho and the band are right here.
All right.
This is not just the round table. This is the Black Table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Kolishlashla Mandela was born into the Madiba clan on 18th July 1918. He got involved in politics in 1942 as he helped to form ANC Youth League. He was married to Evelyn Mays and they had 4 children. Mandela was arrested in a countrywide police swoop on 5th December 1956, which led to the 1956 treason trial. Before the end of the treason trial, he wrote to Prime Minister for vote to include a national convention on a non-racial constitution, and failure to adhere would result to a national strike. In August, he was arrested and charged for leaving the country without a permit and inciting workers to strike. He was convicted and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. On 9th of October 1963, he was on trial with 10 others for sabotage in what became known as the Revodo trial. On the 11th of June 1964, Mandela and 7 other accused were convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment. He was later released from its gates on Sunday, 11th of February 1990, 9 days after the unbanning of the ANC and the PAC. Nelson Mandela never wavered in his devotion to democracy, equality, and learning as he immersed himself in official talks to end white minority rule. In 1991, he was elected ANC president to replace his ailing friend, Oliver Tambo. In 1993, he and President F.W. de Klerk jointly won the Nobel Peace Prize, and on 27th April 1994, he voted for the first time in his life. On 10th May, he was inaugurated as South Africa's first democratically elected president. He, however, stepped down in 1999 after one term as president. Despite terrible provocation, he never answered racism with racism. His life is an inspiration to all who were oppressed and deprived, and to all who were opposed to oppression and deprivation. He died at his home in Johannesburg on 5th December 2013.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
And we are back in the kitchen. We are back in the kitchen, and we have Chef Belinda here, and Mike is also around the corner. You know, just wondering, how do they name food sometimes? So is this gizdodo fried rice or fried rice gizdodo? You know what I'm asking? Because I realized that sometimes you actually name meals based on the quantity of the meal on the plate. So you have fried rice and chicken. It means that the fried rice is more than the chicken. Do you get? So it's bread and tea. You don't say tea and your tea, and depending on the quantity. So what do you think about that?
In culinary, actually, the protein is supposed to be mentioned first. You have the protein, so okay.
Yes, it must be okay.
Steak with mashed potatoes.
Okay.
You know? So here we have gizdodo fried rice.
But that is very.
You see, the giz is coming before the dodo, before the fried rice.
All right, I like that. I like that. You know. When I went to had my own culinary experience, you know, this was like way back some 20 years ago. You know, we were the ones that determined how to put this thing, how to name all this, you know. But it's all good. Mike is still here. Mike will probably give this.
I remember that particular class, you know, it was just, you know, just
you see, please tell them.
Just beside Oxford Street.
Yes.
Off Piccadilly.
Yes, Piccadilly roundabout.
That particular restaurant there, 20 years ago, exactly. You know, it was 2005.
5?
Yeah, 20 years ago, exactly 2005.
Yes, 2005.
I remember.
2005 is already 20 years. Hey,
what were you doing in 2005?
I was in school.
School?
University,
we were not in the country at that time. You know, when in the country, just touring. You know, yeah. Wow, that's a long time. What's your favorite meal to make?
Me?
Yes.
To make? Depends on my mood, though. I don't have anything.
It's interesting when ladies or women say, "Oh, my favorite food to make is depending on my mood." How?
My mood.
Yeah. I think I can relate with that.
Depends on how I just feel at that time.
Exactly.
Just cook this
take a look at the fried rice.
Yeah.
Fried rice.
Yeah. The rice is boiling.
So usually I don't like fried rice if I'm not having salad with it. You know, I don't know why.
How about this vegetable?
No, I'm saying like I don't trust fried rice. Fried rice gives me that, I don't know, that feel of I'm sweet, I'm not sweet.
Okay, this one is gizzard fried rice. You will trust it, don't worry.
I trust you. I trust you. So I'm sure we're going to have a great time. The dodo is ready. The gizzard is ready as well. Yeah. The rice is on fire.
So we're bringing them together.
We're bringing everything together, guys. You would love this. You would love this. Okay.
Now bring everything together.
You are not taking your fried gizzard.
Come and take the half. The 7.5.
Come and take the half.
Take the half. Don't take one, we'll take half.
We go into the pot now.
Turn your eye away.
All right. Let us enjoy some music. We'll be right back, and then we'll come back to the kitchen later on. Okay? It's time to dance. It's time to have some fun. Titi, what's going on over there?
Yeah, the live band are getting set to give us an amazing performance. Now on Fridays, we have the amazing bands that come through every single week. But this one I was looking forward to. We have Abraham to show. And the Excellence Band, baby. Woo! All right, talk to us briefly. Okay. Now, first of all, when did this band come together?
2018.
2018? Wow, how many years is that now? How's my math? My math is terrible. So it's like about 8 years?
Of course, absolutely.
Wow, 7 years. Amazing. And you guys all, you guys are like family now, right? Okay. All right, so you can just name every one of them quickly. Name them.
Glory.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Ayowale. Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. Mr. Okpe. Festus.
Yeah.
And
then
who's this?
Josh Lead,
Josh Lead. Okay, fantastic. And she is one more time?
Glory.
All right, fabulous. So you're ready to give us a great performance. What's the name of the track you're performing today?
We are starting, since it's Owambe, we are just giving it,
all right,
spontaneously.
And spontaneous Owambe medley coming your way right here on Wake Up Nigeria with Abraham Tusho and the Excellence Band.
Come have a look. I don't want to have to Almighty, cause tomorrow will be fall on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. I don't want to am too high, Almighty, cause tomorrow may be fall down on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. I come before you today. There's only one thing I just want to say. You said thank you, Lord. I just wanna thank you, Lord, for all you gave it to me. For all the blessings that my eyes cannot see. You say thank you, Lord. I just wanna thank you, Lord. You say with a song of praise, with an astral time, I just wanna thank you, Lord. 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 Thank you, Lord. Are you dancing?
Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, First, with breaking news.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's now why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Waiting Day with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So Bobo.
You dey chop for this side.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Now we be what's up Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Come to Wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here. Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your...
Welcome back. It's your numero uno breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria. You're still locked in. It's, of course, a Friday episode, TGIF of the show. And we've had a wonderful
first half.
Packed
first half.
It's been packed.
Yes,
it's been packed.
Now, if you're just tuning in, no wahala. There's still quite a lot of Friday goodness coming your way. The weekend warm-up is just getting started.
The second half is packed up.
It is. It's a feel-good Friday, and we're always keeping things lively.
It is.
Energetic.
It is. It is. We've been, of course, with Chef Belinda, taking a look at how our fried rice and geese dodo is going this morning.
Yeah.
Of course, Edgar, who in 2005
Yes.
Edgar's one of the people that started this recipe.
Wow.
In 2005, like I said, off Piccadilly Street here, Oxford, just by that junction there.
So it's Piccadilly Circus?
Oh God,
it's not street.
What are you saying?
Circus.
So you alone tell me that you don't know Piccadilly Street?
I say it's this.
Edgar, you can see now. This people trying to discredit our this thing.
Circus. Piccadilly is
Edgar, don't worry.
The UK online.
Look, you see here. What we're doing, our works are speaking for us. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. All right, but then it's been a wonderful hour. We've still got 45 minutes to go. My name is Mike Messican.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinsan. Of course, it is game day.
It definitely is. And we're putting something quite special for you. We have a wonderful one. You don't want to miss all of that. But we'll kick off the show. We have fashion.
Yes.
And
fashion.
Prince Kolawole Olumegbon, who is the creative director and founder of Lawin Luxury, which is an exquisite fashion brand that speaks of style and panache.
Indeed. And then we'll bring you the icing on the cake. Mr. Jeffrey Glenn Daniels, an American dancer, singer, songwriter, choreographer, and founding member of the R&B vocal group Shalamar.
Some of you don't know how big this guy is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should we say some things here?
Okay. Go ahead.
Dance, as you know it today, was defined by a number of things.
Yes.
This is one of the people.
Exactly. We call it pop culture.
Exactly. Yeah. That defined what a number. Michael Jackson,
the king of pop,
as you know,
yes,
worked with this guy, searched him out. In fact, well, just wait until we have him here. It's surreal. It's surreal that he's here in the house, and we're looking forward to that wonderful conversation with him a little bit later.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And of course, our live band is still here. The Excellence Band are here with Abraham Show. So there's loads for you to look forward to.
So just chill, sit back, relax.
Yeah.
There's so much on the show coming right up after this time out.
Welcome back, and it's time for another amazing fashion segment. Now, we've been looking forward to this particular one because of the grandeur that this particular fashion designer presents every single time we see his pieces. Now on Fashion Today, we have Prince Kolawole Olumegbon. He is the creative director and founder of Lawin Luxury. It's an exquisite fashion brand, and it speaks of style and panache. And he is right here. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right. Why are you acting shy now? Your outfits are not shy.
Yeah, honestly.
They're not. Your outfits shout. So don't tell me you're shy and your outfits are loud. What's going on?
No. I'm not shy. I'm just, overwhelmed in the process.
Overwhelmed. Yeah. Don't worry. We are overwhelmed by your pieces. We're going to be showing people your pieces in a bit. But let's talk about how fashion started for you. Tell us.
Well, fashion has been a lifestyle from when I was very, very young. You know, I had a granddad that was also a master tailor.
Okay.
I trained in the UK.
Interesting.
And I feel it runs in the family blood. And me at the same time too, I also picked it up. I started drawing. Drawing things. Firstly, I started drawing buildings. And I started drawing, making
outfits.
Fashion design. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Speaking of the outfits, I know we've already shown a few pictures, photos to you on screen, but we have some of the models already here with us. They're all getting set to showcase. And maybe you might need some sunglasses because some of these outfits are bright. I don't know what other word to use to describe them. But what inspires your choice of fabrics?
My choice of fabrics, it's high-end, basically, luxury. I want to interpret my outfits and my designs that, in a flamboyance and opulence way, I feel everybody is different and everybody has a choice to stand out in everything that you do, actually. So, me, in person, I like to understand somebody's style, try to also put them in a platform of that, they look very interesting.
All right.
And
colorful.
And colorful, and and the compliments don't stop.
All right.
So
I have to ask one of the models to step onto the stage here. Can the first model come along? Just stand right beside us here, and with some nice smooth movement so that they don't blind us with that bright bling bling. Yeah. Please step in. Please step in. All right. So you're going to talk to us about this first piece. I believe it's a piece in green, right? Yes, ma'am. The first piece is a piece in green. You need to talk about how this particular piece came to be.
This piece is one of the pieces that I actually loved, and I say every time it's always a banger, it's always an hit because it brings the king in everyone that is wearing it. It has this dazzling effect.
Yeah.
That's
what type of stones are they, though?
Swarovski, the highest.
Swarovski, the highest.
The highest.
Wow. Wow.
That was makes it luxurious.
The main fabric itself is it velvet?
Velvet, yeah.
It's velvet. Did you line the velvet to give it that structure? Because velvet is usually very loose in nature.
It's something like I patterned it, and at the same time too, I used different cuts for it at the same time too.
Yeah.
And the fabric too, it's also one of the fabrics that I use velvet, I use ashoke for this type of design because
you can turn a little, just turn a little so that they can see the back. Yeah. So the detailing and the designs in the detailing, where did those inspirations come from?
One of the things, I always have these designs coming up. This agbada is not new, but what makes it new is how I put my effects to it.
Beautiful.
At the same time too, I try to put in concept that, when you see pieces like this, that it's coming from Lawin Luxury.
Let's bring in the next model then, shall we? We have quite a few pieces to showcase. So we've seen velvet. Which is your next go-to fabric?
Ashoke.
Ashoke, of course it is. Of course it is. But this is also Swarovski laden, yes? Is there something about just, because some people use sequins, some people use Swarovski. I always get worried about Swarovski, about how long it's going to last. Have you ever had any issues with longevity of these designs?
You know, basically that's why I go for the highest. You know, due to how popular Swarovski is, you know, a lot of people want to use it, but they don't have the idea that there are levels and there are qualities attached to all these materials.
Okay.
So that's why myself, I go for high-end so that it has this longevity, like it has this. It lasts.
It lasts a long time.
Lasts a long time.
So the shoes, did you make the shoes as well? You made the shoes too. Oh wow!
So I make complete outfit head to toe.
Okay.
In such a way that you know everything rhymes from head to toe. That's why you see the kind of stones I use for the outfit. I also use it for the shoes.
What about the beads? I'm seeing a lot of beads here. Now we know the African beads are usually coral.
Yeah.
But these are not coral. What are they?
These are crystals. So
crystals.
The ones that illuminate with the Swarovski.
Oh, please turn back so we can see the crystals, please.
These ones do more justice than.
Oh, that's lovely. When you say do justice, what do you mean exactly? Because it is cut. The crystals are cut in the African bead design.
Well,
right?
you know, this one has its own beauty in the sense that as the stones are illuminating, the beads are shining differently.
So everybody must know they must know
and they must understand that there was a lot of attention to details.
Okay. So we're going to be calling on the next model now. The next model is wearing what? Talk to us about this piece. I like this piece actually. Talk to us about this. Yeah.
This is actually a velvet design. You know, with the suspended agbada. You know.
Okay, so they call it suspended agbada. I was going to ask what they call it because it's not stretching out over the arm, the full arm. It's it's the folded version. I would just call it folded, but you're calling it suspended. When did these designs become something trendy?
You know, basically, most of the time, people usually find it difficult having the turning of the agbada layer properly. But with this, you don't need to stress. You just need to just flex with whatever outfit you're wearing, you know, and show them the style. You know, give them a touch. You know, let them know that you don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to keep lifting it. Lifting part. I remember during my wedding, my husband was like, it was stressful. And then the fabric had sequins in it, so it was just always making that weird sound. Okay, but this seems like an amazing solution. But then the velvet too, again here, you had to structure it, right?
Yes,
Structuring it.
I had to structure it to give it this kind of fit.
Yeah.
And to give this kind of effect, and also to make it look flamboyant like it looks like now.
So the whole idea is to be flamboyant then?
100%.
Always?
Always, 100%.
100%?
100%.
Okay.
The only time I try to cool it down is when I'm dealing with suits for business purposes.
So I know that there's never enough time for, you know, showcasing pieces like yours because you have endless number of designs. But these 3 pieces have already made my Friday. They've inspired me. In fact, I'm looking for Owambe right now just because of what I just saw. But we have to wrap it up on this segment, I'm afraid. Laween Luxury, everybody. Woo! Love it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
It was an amazing
now
pleasure.
I am so looking. Please, is there any party this weekend? I need to go party. I need to go and have some jollof rice just from seeing these amazing designs. Now we cannot wait to see your thoughts, comments, contributions on this as well. If we could just pull all the 3 models in. Are they all here? Are they all here? Run. Just 2 seconds on all the 3 models. Let's see if we could get just one look, closing look. Okay, there's someone else that's joined you. Oh, there's another design there we didn't catch earlier. Oh, guys, just give us a spin. Just give us a spin. Oh, those are some amazing pieces. Yeah, hopefully we've inspired you on your Owambe weekend. We have to take a quick break, everyone. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
Progress.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made,
and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Sunday rẹ̀ Olúwa. Nítorí pé ìgbà tó tàbí ìhùwàlẹ̀ ìwọ ló kọ́ lọ́kàn. Ó jẹ́ kó mọ̀ báyọ̀ fẹ́ lè fi kó máa yọ wọ́pọ̀ lọ. Àti ìgbà yìí ni mo ti ń rògò rẹ̀ nínú ayé mi. Máa jó báyọ̀ máa rán bàbá fún ọba ògo.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are here.
I should just chill. I don't want to show myself yet. I'm extremely excited. It's you hardly and rarely get me this excited because the person that we have here is a legend. Legend. And now that's a word that's been bastardized. People have used legend anyhow. Just a legend. No, but this one is a legend. American dancer, singer, songwriter, choreographer, founding member of the great R&B vocal group Shalamar. Now in Nigeria, he's known as the judge of the first 3 seasons of Nigerian Idol. I was just something I mentioned. You've seen one of the greatest videos of all time, Smooth Criminal. You know that 90 degree. This is the man. It is great to have you. Jeffrey Daniels in the house. Wow, how do you look like this and you're 70? Are you really 70? Let's be sure. Are you 70?
I have to ask myself. Yes, last August 24th, that's my birthday. So I made the 70.
70.
Yeah.
I'm wowed. If I look like you and I feel like you're at 70, I will be very happy. You know what? Let's go a bit. Just take us down memory lane, and that's why I have this here.
Wow.
This is you at different places. Let's go through memory lane. How was the group Shalamar? How did it come together? How was it formed?
Okay, first, I was dancing on the TV show Soul Train.
Yeah.
And it was my life ambition just to be a Soul Train dancer because I was always a dancer, right? And so the Soul Train record company, the producer, Don Cornelius, he started from the Soul Train TV show, he started Soul Train Records, which evolved into Solar Records. And then we put the group Shalamar together to be on the Solar record label.
Wonderful. And moving up, you guys had hits, Night to Remember. So that's the one that comes to my mind. When I think of Shalamar, it's Night to Remember. Let's talk about that particular track, Night to Remember. It's quite notable because you did the backslide, Night to Remember, 1982, before Michael Jackson did it as the moonwalk. Right. Let's talk about that record, Night to Remember.
Okay, first I did the moonwalk in 79 on Soul Train, exhibiting it, and then in 80, and then in London in 1982. So what happened was, Jodie Watley, the female member of the group, happened to be pregnant at the time when the record came out, so she couldn't do the TV show with us. So they sent me alone. It's the first time in history someone danced throughout their entire song on Top of the Pops instead of singing it. And so I just did it, and that's now an iconic performance because it introduced a dance that they had never seen before in the UK and Europe, which was the backslide. When I taught it to Michael Jackson in 1980, then he named it the moonwalk. And he didn't do it until the Motown 25th in 1983.
In 1982, 83. That's when he did it, yeah. What song did he do it on?
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean, exactly. Billie Jean, the most famous. That was where he became famous. So you taught it with him, you worked with him, you choreographed about 2 or 3 videos for him.
I choreographed a Bad video, I choreographed Smooth Criminal. I'm in the Ghost movie, and I flew to Brazil with him for the They Don't Really Care About Us.
So you know what happened with Ghost, yeah? You know what happened with Ghost? That was the first CD I ever bought of an artist. I remember getting the whole CD, Ghost. I would go, it was what, there was a short form and there was a long form. I would watch Ghost over and over again. Right. But I don't know, maybe we'll have a clip of Smooth Criminal. Let's him, and you'll see him there. We'll get Smooth Criminal, right? But just while we're getting it ready, let's just look at your journey. Which of these pictures, which one speaks out to you? Let's go through that. This is She's the Girl.
She's the Girl.
Yeah.
That was my solo project. Oops,
okay, no, it's good. It's here. Yeah. Your solo project, yeah. Let's talk about She's the Girl.
Just a song I wrote. Okay. Just having fun and talking about the girl that I was chasing. So.
Did you get her? Did you catch her? All right, but this is the big one, yeah. A Night to Remember and all of that. This is a very cool album art. It would even go for something that would use now.
Yeah, from the Friends album, and that's when we had the afros. And then we see the afros. That's before I went to the UK.
Okay, this is it. This is it. We just have to see this now. I need. Okay, I want to hold here. Which of them are you on that video?
I'm behind him on the left. You know me because the only 2 people in that video who have a ponytail is me and Michael Jackson.
I remember. Was it brown? You're in brown?
Yeah,
was it
brown suit, yeah.
Because there was this choreographer, there was the way you went into that move.
When I do the lean, I'm grabbing my hat. You know, when I do that lean.
Can you remember any of those moves? Can you show me anyone? No, you know what? We'll get to that because my guys are very excited. This is big. I mean, Smooth Criminal was it. It defined generations when it comes to dance and all of that. You choreographed that. You work with him. What was the experience like working with Michael Jackson or Smooth Criminal and Bad?
Well, people look at it like, you know, I taught Michael, but also I was learning a lot because you're working with the best directors, you're working with the best set designs, you're working with all of this stuff. And so, and I learned a lot about storyboarding as well, which helped me become a better choreographer. So, and Michael, he will go nonstop. He will go till 2 in the morning if you don't stop him. Even after Thriller, he was still working that hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then you were also in Bad. Bad, of course, is I don't know if we can get clips of Bad and all of that. You also worked on Bad. What was the experience like working with him on Bad?
It was great because I'm from Los Angeles.
Okay.
We shot Bad in New York in the subways. And so it's the longest I've ever stayed in New York before. And then it's actually the first big production video I ever done. So it's the first time I was working with an ensemble of dancers. Also, the Bad video introduced Wesley Snipes. It was Wesley Snipes' very first job.
Oh, yes. I definitely, yeah. He was there on it.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Working with all those guys. But you have gone all of that. A lot of people that were there, they're probably of blessed memory. They're no longer here, but you are still going even up until this time. What is that thing that keeps you going?
I think the whole thing is just keeping faith and keeping yourself grounded, you know, with the Creator, humanity, nature, keeping yourself humble, eating right. You know, a lot of us black men, we don't like to go to the doctor a lot and get checked up and stuff enough until something's wrong, then we go. But I would advise all men, especially after you get over like 30, 40 years old, get regular checkups because then you can prevent things from happening that might be going on. But just take care of yourself, you know, nothing too stringent, but just basically take care of yourself.
Wonderful. Jeff, what have you been doing of recent? I mean, you've been in Nigeria for a number of times. You know, you have a wife in Abuja, you have kids also. Tell us what's been up with you recently.
Okay, I'm just coming off a Shalimar tour. We just did Amsterdam, Spain, America, and the UK. So I'm just coming off a tour. We're bringing Shalimar to Abuja October 4th.
Oh, October 4th.
October 4th at the ICC, the International Conference Center.
When are you coming to Lagos?
Yes. Hold that thought.
I would hold it, thought. And I'll hold you to it. I would hold you to it. Wonderful. And so Shalama is going to be performing some of our best love tracks and all of that. What are we expecting from Shalama on October 4th?
At this point, Shalama, we're the last of that generation of the high performance groups with the choreography, the costumes, the band, the arrangements, and all that. And we have a catalog of indelible hits, evergreen hits. And so we're just going to bring that high energy. We're going to reunite with the Nigerian public because we haven't played here since 1982. And that was a big thing. We did the National Arts Theater. We sold out 4 shows and we went around. So we're going to bring that back, bring the excitement back. And it's feel-good music. Our generation still likes to party, So
we do.
Our generation, we're coming back and we're going to reconnect with everybody. We're going to have a great time.
I'm loving that. I'll look forward to it. Now, we'll soon get to my guys over there. You're going to be teaching us some moves, and then you rate us by the moves. But I don't know, we might not be able to do the moonwalk there, so maybe let's just do the moonwalk to wrap up here now. Can we do the moonwalk?
Can we do the moonwalk on this surface? I'm wearing sneakers.
Yeah, we're wearing sneakers and all of that, yeah? Because that's carpet, so we can't even do that. But you know what happens here? We'll get there. Titi can't wait. She's extremely excited. Titi and Edgar are getting ready, yeah? You're getting set, yeah? Titi, Edgar. Do you see? So you saw him in that video in Smoke Criminal?
Yes.
You did, right?
Yes.
You did. So that's it. Michael Jackson's choreographer is going to be choreographing for us. Okay. Let's have a little taste of Shalama.
Easy ones.
Easy ones, yeah? Let's have a little taste of Shalama and we'll join you right there. No. You can't be 70 doing this, and then I'm thinking of, okay, so it's game day. We're having fun here. You've already started showing us the move. We'll just have that soundtrack a little bit on that. We'll have the Smooth Criminal. So which move are you showing us first?
You want to either know the Smooth Criminal lean?
Okay. Let's do a little bit of it without falling down. I'll try my best not to fall down.
Put your feet in a T position.
In the T position, like this?
Just like this.
All right.
Okay.
Put it there.
I got.
Now the foot that's going this way, that's where you lean your body over that.
Oh, like this?
And don't bend your legs. Can't bend your legs.
Can't bend. I'm not bending my knee.
Don't bend your knees at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try.
Okay. Let's see if we can get
Let's go right over.
Okay.
So if I go more than this one,
and you can, there you go. So the second one that we do in the video, we actually have wires and someone's pulling us. Oh, no. That very deep lean, we can't do that.
Oh, definitely. Okay, so let's get some other moves. Let's get some other moves in the video. There's one that you just did now, apart from this one.
Yeah.
There was the flex you did.
The boogaloo roll.
That one is hard, man. Edgar, you try that one. Edgar, yeah, let's go. Edgar. That's you. You try that one, Edgar.
Roll your knees both together. Roll both your knees. Now you roll your head the opposite way. Your head the opposite way, and you take it to the side.
Okay.
To the side.
Okay.
Wow, really? Okay.
Let's go.
Let's try again.
Okay, I thought we were moving around, but okay, let's try. Let's go.
Okay, I think I've lost it. Move the knees, then the hips, then the shoulders. Wow.
So I think that's wrong. It's meant to be okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to correct because I also choreograph as well.
Okay. I'm sure some will be missed.
Okay. Well, you missed it.
This part.
Yeah, move this. Yeah, that's it. It's correct. Now you can do it now.
But you say them. Okay, show us. You say you got. Show us. We need to show us the move. Show us the move.
Don't worry. Because I also choreographed Michael Jackson. Not Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson stays on Akbar and K2.
Okay, but you know what happens here? Which other move? Yeah, let's go. Let's try something else. Let's pop. Let's try something else. So apart from that, also popping also is something. You know, it's something that you're also one of the progenitors of popping. So just show us some popping moves. Yeah.
The basics to popping is just pop. You wanna pop, 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 pop.
Okay. I'm going the wrong direction.
That's the basic. Okay. Pop, pop.
It's like a quick shock.
Hit, yeah. Hit. And hit.
Okay, so you're going to rate us now. Let's start with Edgar. You're going to rate us now. We'll pop.
Why are you starting with me?
You did this side now. You're on this side. So Edgar's going first. And then he'll rate us. Okay, show us one last time. Okay, show us one last time.
Show us one last time.
Pop, 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 pop.
All right.
Let's go. So Edgar, let's go.
Let's
go.
Like an intro.
Wow. Just Edgar. Okay, is that enough? That's enough. I don't think
Did you see that?
I saw.
Okay,
all right, just be sure.
Okay. So let's go. Yeah.
Wall climber.
Wall climb.
Okay, so that'll be my own move there. Okay.
Let's see.
First you put your hands on the wall, then you move your body. Then you put your hands on the wall,
and then you move your body. Okay, so let's go.
You can push here. You can put here.
All right, let's
go there and there.
All right, wall climbing. Let's give it up for Mike. Mike, let's go!
Let's do it.
And this smokes. You love who?
No, like it's part of the sport, the excitement.
We don't love you. We don't love you.
Okay.
Woo!
Why did you give me this one? Why did you give me this one? It was not that good.
Okay, so one for her. All right, let's go. One move for her.
Easy one for
and then you rate us. You already have the scores in your head. You rate us. That's the game. So one for her.
Not that bad.
One for her.
I'm ready.
I think a body wave.
Wow, a body wave.
Can you do body wave?
These are easy ones now. These are easy ones now, guys.
Okay,
These
so
ones are easy now.
How do I start?
Start with your.
This.
It's a joint.
My finger.
Joint to the elbow, to there, to the shoulder, then to the head, and then take it to the other side.
Oh, okay.
You can do a full.
Okay, let me see. So like this. There you go. Like that? Okay. Really? Wow.
Nice one.
Wow.
Let me try one.
All my kids are not watching. All right.
He's got some experience. We've been working. We've been doing it for a while.
This is choreographer. This is the master.
Let's see your weight.
The jacket is not really my size. The jacket is not my size. You understand? It's not really true.
He's kidding.
The jacket is not my size. The bigger jacket.
Wonderful, but yeah, let's talk about this is Smoke Criminal. Yeah. Let's talk about your experience on Bad. Which moves from Bad did you were really stand out for you in Bad?
What I did in the Bad video is I took a Michael Jackson signature move that he does, and it's never been done in an ensemble before.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a train movement. So when Michael does that scoop, when he does that, like,
that
scoop.
Wow.
So then I had us all do it in a line before. together.
Yeah.
Because Michael had only done it singularly before.
Okay.
So now we're doing it in a group. So what you do is,
oh my gosh,
you pull both your feet together at the same time. Together at the same time. So it's like,
Is this surface is not the best.
No, it's not really. We don't dance on carpet.
Yes, we don't dance on carpet. That's one of the rules of
Cool.